I know that for some of you maybe it's late, but I'm not gonna stay too long. I just want to talk about the loose sketch or the sketching loose, which is very important for sketching. Okay, so let's do something. All right, so first of all, as you can see, my lines are very light. Look, I can also do this way, okay, but very light. I don't want to make very dark line. That's one thing you have to learn. I'm doing good, thanks. What I want you to do is I want you to use your pencil in a very light way, especially the beginning of very sketchy do, because that's the best way. Then you pick up the line you like, okay, like this one for example, and then you can give it that loose feeling with some quality, and you see, very nice. This is a line that is developing. This is a line that is becoming sort of three-dimensional. So that's very nice. Look. Okay, so when I say the loose sketch, let's make a loose sketch then. All right. For example. So now I'm gonna throw a bunch of lines, okay, because I want to try to get some kind of interesting, some kind of interesting perspective, okay. I'm fixing it, okay. So this is the first one. So here we have the back wheels, here we have the front wheel, okay. Now on top of this, I'm gonna try to make something. I don't know what, we'll try, okay. Let's do something really, really funky. Now I'm starting to define a little bit better what I'm doing. Now I'm starting to get a little bit into the detail. I like this. Okay, this graphic, and maybe this graphic can become something also for my front light. You see, now I'm starting to use my lines and make a little bit of extra quality so that I can start seeing little things that are very important to make at the end my sketch. All right. Ciao Edoardo, buonasera. Ciao Rocco, welcome back. Rocco from New York, I remember. All right, so now let's say that here we have a little change of the section, like that. So here we have our shadow, here we have the other wheel. You see, I'm changing a little bit that section to make it a little bit more interesting, okay? And now, little reflection there. I have to do this line here. That's very important, because this is my windshield line. And then we have the last line up here, which is the area where on top we have our solar panel. Then we make a nice shading that will look like a solar panel, okay? Oh, ciao RJ, ciao, hi, welcome to my channel. If you want, you can subscribe, of course, put your like. And every week I'm sketching here, and every Friday here live we talk about design, okay? So if you are interested, you're welcome. All right, so now here we have also, you know, separation, sections coming down, okay? All right, now I will start making the shading, okay? So now we can see the car, more or less, okay? More or less we can see it. And here we have our wheel, okay? So the wheel is turning, of course. Jay Wayne, unfortunately I have to go. Don't worry, you can watch the video tomorrow. Okay, take care. Ciao, Drain29. Ciao. Okay, so first of all, let me make this top, you see? And also, don't forget that we have a reflection also on the solar panel, because it's made of glass, reflecting surface. So let's put that reflection, you see? Okay, then we have a part that is the core, so it's dark going to light. All right, you see? Now I am going to make a look what I do now. I add just a little details to give you the feeling that this is a solar panel. Those little details. And as you can see, I'm playing with contrast, high contrast. Okay, now what I'm doing, I'm starting to shade that detail, okay? Because I don't want to do exactly everything until the end. Because if I do that, it's going to be boring, not dynamic. And what I want to do is something dynamic. You know, Rocco, my director, my boss, is from Canada. Okay, so now I have this, right? So here I'm missing a little bit here. A little bit, you see, I'm trying to shade, to blend. Okay, now what do? I just go and I increase the core to make it a little bit darker. You see? Now it looks much better. That's nice. Alright, so this line here, I think I have to make a correction. Like that is much better. So why not? Now let's make this line here. You see? So I have my side, the end of this car. Now it's clear. I know where it is. Okay, so now I will take this and I will make my side reflection. And because I want to make a loose sketch, look how I do it. I'm not painting, you know, I'm not doing something ultra precise. Okay? You see? But at the same time, while I'm doing this, I'm starting thinking how I shade dark and light. Because I always want to give the feeling of the three-dimensional, you know? So I go from here, a little bit darker, so I get contrast here. It's easier to understand that this is glass and this is body. And then I shade in the front in a little bit lighter. Then I take my pencil and make that belt line really damn dark. Look. That thing, what does it do? It gives us the feeling of the inside of the car. You see? If here I have my structure, okay. Let's make the shadow. Very quick. You see, I'm always shading lighter in the front. This part has to be a little bit darker because it is really dark. So let's make this darker. You see, it's very important to clean up your lines to make sure that everything goes really well together. All right. This paper, it's not a very good paper, Rocco, to be honest. It is a Canson marker pad, but this is one, it's not very good for markers, to be honest. This one, it's very, very good for this type of markers, you know, this felt tip pen. The problem is that I finished my marker Canson paper and I'm using this one, so with the pencil it's a little bit harder to make it really dark. But anyway, next week I will have the right one. Okay, so let's make this other reflection, windshield, okay? Now, when I do the windshield, I gotta be careful because windshield, this one has to be really dark, okay? But at the same time, transparency. So look, I'm making the transparency now. You see? Can you see the transparency there? You know, this part here over there. And on the windshield, let's put the core to show how this car is turning. So now I am defining a little bit better this line here. You see? Loose sketch. Oops. And then of course we have the central part here where we can make a, I don't know, we can make a big mouth, you know, like that, with a sort of it all depends what you want to do, huh? I'm just making a typical simple front face. Okay, so now I am making the shadow, the cast shadow, okay? Well, of course, at the end it's always a little bit complicated, so I had to be very careful. Okay, so now we have a sort of a shadow here. It's not finished. No, I'm not sending the drawing, Rocco. If you want, you have to pay for it. Anyway, guys, soon I will put some of my drawings on sale, okay? So if you are interested, I will let you know. Okay, so now that I have a very nice thick line that makes me understand better how it is the body of this car, okay? I have to go a little bit darker here. And then we can go on and on. We can start adding other details, other things, you know. Okay. So today is 9th, 03, 22. All right. So this is just a very quick example how you can, how you can make a loose sketch, okay? I'm thinking about it. Okay, so I am ready to say goodbye to you. Put your like, subscribe if you are new, and some music for you, because it's time to say bye-bye.